Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I have discussed about that middleware, how can create that middleware and how middleware actually work. I hope you get some of the basic idea. Lately in our project, when we will create some of the advanced topics, then everything will be more clear to you. Okay, so right now here I don't need this. I remove that middleware. That is our kernel PHP. I remove it. That is our middleware. I remove it. Okay, so now in this video I want to discuss about that URL. Like if you go to our view page, that means in our resources, into the view, there is a welcome. That means that is our welcome page, right? So that means that is our home directory. If you open it, so that is our home. So here I want to put some of the menu link. Okay, for education purpose I want to do that is our home page. So better after this. Okay, after this I take one of the a tag. That means a href tag, and I name it as a name will be as a home. Okay, this will be as a home. And also I want to take another one. I take another two of these. One will be as a about, another will be for our contact. Okay, that will be our contact menu. And better I want to make some of the pipeline, then it will be better actually. Okay, I need add some of the pipeline. And now if you click as a save all, now if you refresh it, yeah, you can see there is our home, there is a about, and there is our contact. So now I want to put some of the link. Like here, if you put that link for the home page, it should be redirected to our home page. If you click as a about, then it should be redirected to our about, and that is our contact page. So I have already created all that page. So now I want to put that link. So they have the different type of things you can actually apply one by one. Everything I will show you. Like first of all, if you want to add that URL for our home page, if you go to our home route, that means web PHP, in our route, that is our web PHP. And for the home, as I told you friend, in Laravel, when you use that slash, that means that will be for our home. Okay, so you can actually use it with the URL. So here if you want to use it as a blade template, right now we are using, so as I told you, into the blade template you can use it with the double curly bracket and then URL. And into the URL area here you have to add your URL. So right now I want to add this URL. It should be as a slash, right? That means this slash means that is our home. That means it should be redirect to our view. That means the return view on the welcome blade. Our welcome blade will be loaded, right? And also there is another one as a URL2. So I'll show you. There is also another one. First of all, you have to add that double curly bracket. And here there is another one as a URL. You have to make it as a capital as a URL, and then that will be as a 2. And then here you have to add your path name. So now I want to do better here. I want to add our path name. That means in our web route, I have also created one of the path as a about. Okay, so now I want to access it. So that is our path name I have already declared as a this one. That means our about. Now I copy it. So that will be as a slash and then our about. Okay friends, so now it should be redirected to our about page. Now let's check this out. If you now click as a save all, and now if you refresh it, so if you click as a here, you can see it's now redirected to the home page. If you click as a about, yes, you can see it's now perfectly redirected to our about path. That means our about path is redirected, and here I have also loaded our about page. That means it will be redirected to the URL to our this path as about. So it should be redirected to our this area as about. And here there is a function return view, one of the view page as a about page. I have already created one of the about page in our view. That is our about, right? So here you can see it's now perfectly now redirected to our about page. So to the about page also I want to add this link. Better I copy it. I copy total things from here, open our about page. So to the about, I also declared that about page, right? So after this, I want to add it, and also in our contact here, I also want to add it. Okay, now click as a save all. So to the about page, I have also loaded. Now if you refresh it, yeah, you can see it's now loaded. So now if you click as a home, is perfectly redirected to our home route, right? So that is the home route. For the about, you can see that is our URL, and into the URL, that is our home directory. So that is our home directory. Perfect. So now if you click as about, it should be redirected to the about, and that is our home. So that is the two different way, right? And also you can do another things, like I show you into the welcome blade. Here, that is our contact, right? So for the contact into the web, I have already created one of the another route, and that will be as a contact. So to the contact area, if you want to access it, you can access it by the name, rather than if you want to add the same, you can also add it. I show you, like it should be just like that same. Better I copy it, and here I paste it, a URL to at the about. So right now I want to access our contact. So if you access it, so to the home plate, here I name it as a contact. So now it should be loaded our contact page, right? So that is our path. So that is our path. Into the controller, I have created one of the index method. Into the index method, it will be loaded our page. Now click at the save all. Now if you refresh it, now go to our home, and here I have already put that link. You can see it's now showing as a /contact. Click is perfectly redirected to our contact page. So that is the one way, right? So that is the one way. So right now I want to use the another way. Like if you want to create some of the SEO friendly URL, like if you create some of the SEO friendly this type of one of the URL, okay, this type of this type of one of the URL. So then what exactly you can do? Then you have to actually add, rather than total things, you have to copy it and you have to add it in particular that area, right? Which is not the good idea. So for prevent this, they have the another way you can do that work. You can do that work with using that route name. Okay, I show you. They have also another option for the route name. Like for this route, I want, that means that is actually our route path. And for this route, I want to put some of the route name. So after this, I want to add one of the name. I name it as a name, and I name it as a whatever you want. I name it as a con. Okay, so with a single quote, I name it as a con. So now with this con, we can actually access our this route. So here we don't need to use this one. So if you want to do that work, we can do that work with using that one of the name. I name it as a con. So now go to our welcome. So right now here I want to update this part. So right now there is a URL option, there is a URL too, and now there is another one as a route. So now I name it as a route. Okay, route, and into the route area here you have to add that your route name. So what is the name? You have just put that name. So here I put that this route name as a con. Okay, so now I want to access this route with this con. I copy it, and here with this route I name this route name. So now let's check the magic. If you click as a save all, and now if you refresh it, now go to our contact. Yes, you can see, friend, now that is our URL, right? So that is one of the SEO friendly URL, and but here you can see it's now perfectly redirected to our contact page. So I hope, friend, it's very much clear to you. If you want to access some of the specific route, you can use it with this route. You can put that some of the route name. So whatever the name you actually put, if you want to use it as Aryan, as my name, then you have to update also on here. You have to update it as a Aryan. That means here you have to update this route name. Okay, now if you click as a save all, so our URL will be just like that same. If you go to that home, refresh, go to the contact, you can see it's now perfectly loaded our contact page. Okay, friend. So that is the main process you have to update. So that is our URL, that is our URL to also work, and that is our route. With this route, if you want to add some of the route name, then you can add this route name. Okay, I hope everything is very much clear to you. Or better, I want to copy it. I also apply it for our about page, and also I want to apply it for our contact page. I copy it. Okay, I copy it, and here I paste it. Now click as a save all. So now every functionality will be work, I hope. Click as a refresh, home page, about page, and then our contact page. Okay, friends, so that means our every URL is now perfectly working. So most standard thing is you have better to use this one. That means the route. With this route you can actually add your route name. So here, that is actually the most professional way that you should flow. Okay friend, I hope you get some of the idea about that URL. Okay, so next video I'm going to discuss about that is all that our static format. So we have to work with the database. So how can create the database and how can connect your database to the Laravel project. In our next video I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.